Now you know what's happening.
Okay.
It's
What do you want me to do?
No, I'm in. I'm loving it. On the count of three.
just,
1, 2, 3. Chalk, paper,
we
scissors.
gotta get like
just inverted.
A clapper?
Yeah.
We do. We need a clapper and
Like
a
a
sign.
slate?
No, we just need like an intern to clap.
Oh. Where's Lepo?
Like just like
Literally a clapper.
Like yeah, not like a thing. Like we need literally just someone that 1, 2, 3, and then right behind you they clap. You don't have to worry about doing that. Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Falcons Corner. That was even better. Voice of the Falcons, Mike Rickert. The good guys know Danny Berg. We're having clapping problems. The SID, who's giving us the clapping problems behind the camera, Tom Ferguson. And you know it's a slow week when we bring on the third of the four.
Wow, what do you mean?
Delaney. It's a slow week.
All right.
Well, there's nothing to talk about, so we bring you in because we like to talk to you.
We got no one else better.
No, we don't
Teddy Delaney, the video game
bring
guy.
anybody on. To be honest with you.
Exactly.
The only guests we have are our athletes of the week typically. So this is a big deal, and it's only his first visit this year.
I know, but it's an early part. We're early into the season.
We're in the first quarter.
Won't be the last either.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
no,
eSports.
Next
I'm
time it
just
won't
the
be
director
raining.
of everything eSports.
Yeah, the video game guy.
Yes.
Happy to be here.
Yes, good. It's nice.
And in the
good to
rain,
see
that's
you.
how dedicated he is.
Yeah.
It's pouring.
And maybe
outside.
next time we'll get you a wireless mic.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Nice. Well, we'll work on that.
Feel
We'll
like I'm
work
on
on
a
the
leash.
budget. We got two, so now that you know.
He is on a leash.
Boy,
That's
we're
all right.
off to a great start.
Casey gets
today.
out of line.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right, so you're here. We're going to talk esports. We'll save that for a little bit
Sure,
later.
sure.
So, what have you known so far? What's going on up here in athletics so far this fall, besides esports?
Oh, I mean, I follow it all. I mean, that's one thing that I love about following you guys on Twitter, on Facebook. I just share everything,
Okay.
you know. So if I see volleyball, if I see soccer, if I see football, I'm going to share it all.
Can I
so.
quiz you on some stuff?
Nope.
See how you're doing.
I wouldn't know how it is, and I'm in it every day.
But thanks for coming on.
Of course.
We have nothing going on. We had nothing going on last week. We had what did we have? One thing. We had volleyball.
We had
happen,
a
right?
volleyball match at Hack on Saturday because the remnants of Hurricane Ian canceled the weekend. And breaking news for us now, it's canceling our away matches at Lehigh Carbon.
Right.
Football we already knew about last week because that was breaking news.
Yep.
So we had volleyball. Softball got a chance to play.
Right.
Their fall ball games at Marywood.
Yep.
Baseball at Lock Haven got canceled
Right.
because everything's south of 80. So, I mean, in reality, we really did have like a slower week, but
Right.
it was welcome because it's been 100 miles an hour since the end of July.
Right. And since we didn't get too much rain up here on Saturday, you know, baseball did take advantage of that, and they had an inter-squad scrimmage.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Well, you would know.
I would know.
You have a participant.
Since I'm in tune more with baseball than I have been in the past because
Right.
of my firstborn.
Yeah.
You know, so speaking of, I have to go off on a little. We're going to go off topic for a second.
Sure.
My second born, the polar bear. Golf.
Yesterday.
High school golf is absolutely. You know how I talked about volleyball scoring, Tom? You remember that episode? It was just ridiculous. High school golf
Right.
and the people that are in charge of whatever, they're ridiculous. I can sit at a high school basketball game and a high school baseball game and have a complete conversation with whoever's participating. With my sons. Like when my older
Right.
son played basketball, I would have a conversation with him on the floor.
Right.
No one ever said anything. I go to golf matches. You got to stay on the cart path. You can't talk to anybody. It's golf. It's golf. What am I going to do? But like when I can't. I have to stay on the cart path, or he's going to get disqualified. That's absolutely.
Well,
Teddy, what do you think of that, Ted?
It's a gentleman's game, Mike. You know, you just gotta stick by the rules, and I don't know, maybe you're the problem.
No, listen. If you come on the show, you agree with me. Like that's the point.
And I think that's like a standard golf thing, but I can't
I mean, I'm not
really-
going to yell in his back, like in the kid's back. But if he's like
Well, not your
walking
own,
down
maybe
the
the other
fairway,
kid, I would.
But if he's like walking down the fairway, like I can't like be within like 5 feet of them?
You will not.
What am I
make
going to
this
do?
putt.
Count?
I don't know. I'm pretty close with the head of the Lackawanna League golf chair. I don't know what his standing is with districts, but he must be important.
Well, I'm not just talking about district. I'm talking about regular league match play,
just in
too.
general?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I can take it up because Chris Kiliani is my boss at my other job. So, as the athletic director at Valley View. So maybe I'll find out. But you're not just talking at districts. I thought you were talking districts because that was yesterday.
No.
You just mean in general.
Yeah.
Well, they don't want you too close so that if a kid's trying to throw them balls.
No, not when they're actually playing. Like when they're just walking down. Like I got.
How did the polar bear do yesterday?
He did okay. He played bogey golf.
Okay.
But however, I'm like a ball hawk on the golf course. One, because I'm cheap and I like to get balls.
Sure.
And then 2, like I have to help the kids out. But once I got the instructions, you got to stay on the golf cart path. I didn't help anyone find their ball. Kids were walking all over the place. I knew exactly where the ball was. Tough luck, kid. I got to stay on the cart path. All right, well, back to the show. well, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then even the polar bear walked by me, and I said, I know where that kid's ball's at, but I have to stay on the cart path. Oh, and he kind of gave me a... But speaking of yesterday, districts, Mason only told me to shut up once during the 8 holes I was at.
That's impressive.
So it was, we had a good day.
That's impressive.
So we had a good day, yeah. So, all right, back to Lackawanna sports.
Yeah, so this upcoming week.
Yep.
Because we're going to let Teddy have almost his entire own segment.
Right.
So football.
It's just regular scheduled bye week for them. I know they tried to schedule something, but could not. Mark said that he used his whole list of contacts to try to schedule someone.
Right, yeah, just tough. Men's and women's soccer, like we said, postponed today. Big conference matchup on Saturday against Mercer County Community College, especially on the men's side.
Right.
The winner of that will, be basically the regular season Region 19 Division II champion and host the first round of the district playoff that we have coming up at the end of October. I think the 29th or the 30th, whatever that is. Volleyball back in action tonight.
Yep.
Against Montgomery County.
Right.
Which at Northampton on
Which
Thursday.
has already happened because it's Tuesday and
so we'll have the update.
So Tom gives us the update.
And then Saturday, I don't know what's going on Saturday with volleyball. I'm trying to think.
Saturday they have a tri-match.
Tri-match away, right?
Nope. No, that's the 8th. So they actually don't have anything scheduled on the 8th. They have a tri-match on the 11th. Oh, no, the 8th. You're right.
They have one with
Cecil and Delaware Tech.
Yes.
Sorry, that's too much for this little brain to handle.
Well, the reason why I know that is because I'm looking for staff for Saturday, and I would like to hire some of the volleyball ladies, but I checked their schedule and I saw that they were going to be here. So that's the only reson I know. I'm not trying to one up you or anything. That's the only reason I know.
I just hope they have transportation. No, they do. They do. That is scheduled.
Boy.
So that's where we're at.
All right, good. That's good. That was just Coach Billy Reese walking by. He distracted Teddy and I.
Yeah.
He's been walking around in the background. I'm not sure what.
He doesn't know what to do without games.
I think he's lost.
He's wandering.
He looks lost.
All right, so best of luck to soccer, volleyball. That's all we got coming up until the next episode of the Falcons.
Right.
And then we do have to mention, even though that our women lost this past Saturday to Harrisburg, Division III nationally ranked number 5, I think. Hunter Heeman was named in a close vote this week, I might add. Hunter Heeman was named Athlete of the Week.
Yeah.
Was one of the the closest one the entire semester.
Yeah.
So yeah, we actually all over the place.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised.
So congratulations.
So we do vote on it. It's not Tom's unilateral decision.
Yes.
Is it just you two?
No, the entire department.
Come on now. There's more. There's Joe. And you're in Joe's spot, by the way. So where are you going to fit Joe in this whole thing?
Well, I don't want to. We don't.
Do we
shoehorn
put
him
Joe like right over Teddy when we mentioned
now.
I can hide right behind him.
Joe just appears.
Yes. Yeah. So, all right. So best of luck. Stay up to date on all of our stuff. Yeah. Keep Tom busy, like we like to say. We should get that trending.
We should.
Hashtag KTB. Keep Tom busy.
Sounds good.
Isn't that wonderful?
I like to keep Tom busy.
Yeah.
You know what else? Before we go to break and we have Tom's beautiful interview with Hunter, and we talk
Are we
all
interviewing
things.
Hunter? Planning on it.
We talk all things eSports with the great one. We're at the perch of the Berg's nest.
Yes.
For the first time ever.
Yes.
I did not make a sign, but we will have one next week.
All right, good.
And for Jason Tempesta, your wish came true. We were on the Berg's nest. We were on the other side.
Yes.
Of the upper level. Yep, I just got chills.
It's nice. It's a great day.
I got chills.
Maybe we'll just shut down the school for the rest of the day. It's a holiday. Make it a holiday.
The Berg's nest.
Beautiful.
That's all I got.
All right. Are you ready?
Of course.
We got to take a commercial break, though.
All right.
All right. Are we doing Hunter then Teddy, or Teddy then Hunter? And
We're gonna talk to Hunter, and then
right.
we'll come back and we'll talk to Teddy because we got some stuff to talk about with eSports.
All right. Good. Awesome. All right. We'll be back in the Falcons Corner. Take flight.
Imagine the innovator you could be tomorrow with an innovative education today from Lackawanna College. Our Level Up program puts high school students on an early college pathway for an easier college transition and faster degree attainment at a dramatically lower cost. That's why Fast Company named us one of the world's most innovative companies. With an education from Lackawanna College, imagine where you'll be tomorrow. This is life-changing. This is Lackawanna College.
Hey, it's Tom Ferguson, Sports Information Director for Lackawanna College, and we're here talking with our Lackawanna College Athlete of the Week, Hunter Heeman from the women's volleyball team. Hunter, congratulations on Athlete of the Week. Congrats on the win earlier last week against Lehigh Carbon. We're actually talking before your matchup with Montgomery County Community College here on Tuesday evening. How exciting is it for you guys to be back in the gym? It's been, what, 17 days since your last home match. You guys have been road warriors since then.
Yeah, I think it'll be a nice adjustment. It'll be nice to be back on our stomping grounds.
Yeah.
I feel like traveling does a toll on any team. So being here, being home, I feel like we're all energized to play.
Well, definitely, and you're playing a team in Monco that's pretty good that you guys competed with when you guys were down there certainly on their gym. So maybe an opportunity here. How do you feel? I know the wins and losses maybe isn't where you as a competitor would want to be, but how do you feel the team has been progressing as the season's gone on?
I feel like the team has come together a lot better since the season has gone on. The chemistry is a lot better. On the floor, we are moving a lot faster. A lot of the girls who are new to volleyball are a lot more confident in their passing and their hitting, everything all around. And I feel like us girls who have played are helping them and boosting their confidence to want to play more and want to win.
Do you feel kind of as one of the couple players that was on last year's team and obviously returning, do you feel a responsibility as kind of the leader or de facto leader on the floor?
Yeah, I feel like I just remember like a lot of stuff from last year. I remember like from my experiences from past, like before college, I had a lot of great coaches throughout my years of playing, and I feel like I've learned a lot from each one of them that I can give to other teammates.
You had a season-high 12 kills in the win over Lehigh Carbon. Felt like that was a game where you knew Lehigh Carbon was going to try to bring a lot against you guys, and you still managed, even facing some adversity, you guys still managed to win. How does that help you guys and help you as a team moving forward?
I just feel like it shows, even though our losses to wins are a little higher, I feel like knowing that we can win, it pushes the girls to want more.
Yeah.
They want more. They want to win more. Where like in the beginning, I feel like it was kind of just like we wanted to win, but we weren't showing. And I feel like now we're showing more that we want to win because we know what it feels like.
Once you kind of get a taste of it, right?
Yep.
So you went to Blue Ridge High School, right? Yep. So you're from the area. There's a couple girls that are from the area that are on the team. You know, Charisma's from Honesdale, right?
Yep.
And Liv obviously went to Dunmore from Scranton.
Yep.
Feels like volleyball has really kind of caught on in NEPA over the last, I would say, decade or so. Is that kind of your feeling on it? Is that kind of what you experienced when you were in high school?
Yeah, in high school, I feel like that's all that you saw in the newspaper was volleyball. I don't know if that's because that's what I was looking for, but I feel like it's definitely become a hot commodity now for everybody.
Right.
I see there's a lot of volleyball pages now for like 570 Sports, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, you love to see that. And I just feel like there's a lot more girls going out to try for volleyball, and it's amazing to see.
It's exciting to see. We're with Hunter Heeman, our Lackawanna College Athlete of the Week. Hunter, what are you studying here at Lackawanna College?
I'm currently in professional studies.
Okay, so what do you want to do with a professional studies degree?
I haven't really decided yet.
Okay.
I'm not really sure. Kind of had some hard battles with a major here. So this is just kind of what I'm doing now to kind of figure out where I want to go.
Right. Is playing volleyball at another school in your future or something you want to try to achieve?
Yep, I plan to play at Broome Community College. It's in Binghamton, New York.
Right.
I hope to play there. I am transferring there soon, so hopefully I can get on the team and help
keep playing.
Yep.
Keep playing, keep going here. What was it about Lackawanna College that kind of sold you on coming here?
I feel like the old coach, he was my AAU coach for 4 or 5 years, and he kind of was the one who got me to come here. And then unfortunately he left. And
Sure.
But I feel like the coach now is amazing. We've grown like an amazing relationship together. And I love playing for her.
Were you familiar with even being from Blue Ridge? Were you familiar with Lackawanna College or even the facilities they had here?
I had a few friends actually go to the oil and petroleum one, and it was originally in Gibson, which is right by my house,
right?
Which is now in Tunkhannock. But they kind of told me about it, and then I have a few girls here who I went to high school with who play softball.
Sure, sure.
Yep.
What was it like when you kind of saw this gym for the first time?
It was my first year here. This gym was actually getting redone, so we didn't even practice here until like our last few weeks. So it was amazing to be in the gym. I love it in here. It's an amazing environment. The energy's always up, and I love it. I don't know, something about being on the court.
So, you know, obviously in sports, everything's competitive. Everyone kind of gets a little testy. Who's the person on the team that breaks that up for you guys? That kind of offers that moment of levity.
It's actually kind of funny. We have like a word that we say in the huddle when people are kind of tense, they're mad that we're like down or like we're in a rut. We just say like a funny word in the huddle, and that kind of just breaks everybody. Or coach likes to say unzip, and like everybody has to let go of what happened. But other than that, I feel like we don't really get mad.
Yeah.
I feel like people just get upset with themselves.
Sure.
And it's kind of just like a personal mental thing, which is hard to come out of. So that's why the team just kind of says like a funny little word. And
what's the funny word? Can you tell us?
It's actually, we have a few, but one of the ones that we say all the time is Ricky, because we have a ball that I drew on last year when I was hurt, and I named him Ricky. So that's why.
So Ricky is that thing you guys rally around.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great. So what's kind of your goal the rest of the way? You know, next couple volleyball matches coming down. Believe it or not, the season's starting to wind down. What's your goal here?
I hope we win the rest of our games. We're starting to see a lot of teams that we saw in the beginning.
Sure.
We're coming back around. So as they get better, we've gotten better, and I hope that we win the next few games that we have.
That's what we hope as well. Hunter, we appreciate your time. Good luck tonight. Good luck the rest of the way. We hope we get to talk to you more.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We'll be back with more. It's Falcons Corner. Take flight.
Oil and gas jobs are back. Are you looking for a life-changing experience? Lackawanna College's School of Petroleum and Natural Gas can put you on a path to a lucrative career in the production and delivery of America's energy in just 2 years. Choose from 2 degree programs or 2 certificate programs with internships that give students real-world and practical experience in the field. Lackawanna College will give you the education you need to build a career in this exciting industry. This is life-changing. This is Lackawanna College. Apply today at lackawanna.edu.
Wasn't that much better? We were back on the Falcons court. A two-handed clap for the first time in 2 weeks. That's for you, Teddy.
Thank you.
Voice the Falcons, Mike Rickert. The good guy, they know the call is Danny Berg. In the center, Teddy Delaney, and then the SID, of course, behind the camera, clapping with 2 hands, Tom Ferguson. All right, we got to talk eSports. Go. This is yours. Let's roll.
All right, so this week started the NJCAAE Invitational Seasons for Rocket League, Super Smash Bros., and Valorant. We're also in NACE, the National Association of Collegiate Esports, in Fortnite duos and Rocket League as well. So on Mondays for the NJCAAE, Mondays we have Rocket League at 7 p.m. On Wednesdays we have Super Smash Bros. At 6 p.m. Thursday we have Valorant at 7 p.m. And then on alternating Saturdays and Sundays we have NACE Fortnite duos starting from 3 p.m. till 7 p.m., which is it's a duo split where our 2 Fortnite players go up against the entire pool of NACE. So we're going to people like St. Clair, Ashland, Utica, Boise State.
So is that almost like almost like a wrestling tournament, like as we would do it, but it's like 2-on-2 or 2v2?
Yes and no. It's like it's a battle royale. So it's one big lobby full of every single twosome from every college. So and that's on a weekly basis. And also NACE Rocket League is Monday nights 8 p.m. So
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Did you stay up all night to study and memorize all that?
No, that's all I've been looking at for the past 5 weeks.
Okay, that's scheduling there. I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, I'm worried about a bus on Saturday, and here he is just rattling out.
Right.
Wow.
Luckily, we have a beautiful facility right down the street where we compete.
Can you study my kinesiology work and take my quiz later on today?
I could try. I cannot promise a passing grade, but I can try.
Well, you remembered all that stuff. That's that's easier than doing my kinesiology.
Yeah. Well, it's very fresh because they just released it this past weekend. So
that's busy. That's a lot.
Yeah. It is and it isn't because we have like 45 kids in the program now, so each of them play different games. I only have competing this year. I only have 1 kid playing 2 active titles right now. Caden Delaney.
Oh, really? Okay.
He plays Rocket League and Valorant. But other than that, you know, the matches are split up a couple different days throughout the week, so they can get in their practice, their study hall, their classwork, eat, sleep, whatever. And so yeah.
I mean, I was excited to hear maybe even working out a little bit.
Yes, I was very stoked on that. We've had a lot of kids come up to me in the past couple weeks, like, we want gym time, we want to get in there, and that's a
awesome.
beautiful thing, because it takes away from those stigmas of all those gamers just hiding in our facility for 8 hours a day.
Right.
They want to get active, and they want to get into the gym and ball out too. So we could show them a thing or two out here, you know.
But that said, we know, you have a little bit of ability on the basketball floor. You've played in some
a little bit.
Played some student staff
that was
games
fun.
that we've had.
Whatever happened to those
games?
games?
Well, COVID ruins a lot of things.
It sure did.
So I'm hoping to bring it back this year, because the staff is still the holder of the Falcon Cup. Did you know there's such thing as the Falcon Cup?
That's why we hold on to it. Yeah, we have that in wiffle ball as well.
Yeah.
From many years ago with, Bruce Thompson and Todd Hiller and myself, Michaela Brody. So the staff holds a lot of those things.
Yeah. And then basketball's rigged so that we always win anyway. So.
Yeah. Because we get the greatest official in the history of life here.
Yeah. And then plus we just changed the rules to make sure that we win. But
I was really surprised we won that year, right before COVID. And I think we won by a bucket too, but the kids were out here throwing alley-oops to each other.
It helps when our baskets count as 2 and theirs count as a half.
That's true.
And slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah. Slow and steady.
Coach, you didn't put anything up on the scoreboard. That's because you need 2 baskets for a point, bud.
And we don't have half points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, exactly.
They're dated.
Yeah. So how? I see that you guys are off to you're winning some matches and stuff.
Yeah. So last week actually the NACE Rocket League started up, so we won our first match there, 3-0. I believe that was against Ashland University. This week we have 2 buys in a row for NACE for whatever reason. They're just eSports. But then last night our Rocket League Invitational season opener in the NJC, we won 3-0 over Mineral Area College. So
that's
yeah.
awesome.
And actually, last week it wasn't it was Wichita State you guys beat last week, right?
That is correct.
Yes.
My bad.
That's why he's the SID.
Yes,
Division 1, NCAA Division 1.
Yep, and we 3-0'd them. And it was great too, because, I mean, fair game, talk a little bit of trash, whatever, but we were featured on the official NACE Star League Twitch stream. So there's hundreds of viewers, which is great and is a lot for Twitch.
Right.
Before the game, they had predictions, place your predictions, and the whole chat, Wichita State. It's got to be Wichita State, right? And they're like, easy sweep, 3-0 sweep for Wichita State, and then we come in and we swept them. And me and like our fellow, Bobby D and a couple of our students, we had our own little watch party, and I got in trouble because we won at the end. I knew we were going to win. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I knew.
Right.
But I'm not going to be that guy. I waited till the end.
Right.
But we had a last-second goal that was featured in the recap by Guadalupe Aoka. Literally a 0-second goal to finish the 3-0 sweep without going into overtime or taking into extra matches. And I yelled in my base, and I was like, F yeah, let's go. My wife comes down, and I got in trouble. But like, it was great.
By the most important person, actually.
Exactly.
Not by the governing body of eSports, but the governing body of the Delaney household.
Yes. But it was great because, again, Lackawanna College, small little school in northeastern PA versus a D1 school like Wichita State, and we come in and we swept them.
Cool.
We know you like to do a lot of stuff out in the community and stuff too, and have some community events. Else coming on. I know we've had something not too long ago.
Just recently we had a high school Smash Bros tournament with kids from I believe we had Scranton, West Scranton, Valley View, Wyoming area. There was the 4 of them, and we had a kid, two kids from Wyoming area in the top 3. And another from West Scranton.
Cool.
But yeah, that was great. Gave away some nice college swag.
Nice.
We're putting together another Smash Bros tournament. We're doing a lot of Smash recently because one of our Smash players, he is well embedded in the underground Smash scene in northeastern PA. So we made a great contact with his organization. So we're going to be able to start, having paid events where we can offer up prize pools at the end in the form of cash.
That's great.
So we're going to do. We're hoping to host one over Halloween weekend. Actually, we're going to have another esports event on stage in the People's Security Bank Theater on November 19th over the weekend, and then again in November is going to be our second annual Extra Life event that we host down at Bartari.
Nice.
That's why my beard is growing, and under this hat is another helmet. Because I'm just growing it all. Because last year it was if we reached $1,000, I got my head and beard shaved.
Right.
This year we've already received donations from some businesses in the community, and I think we're gonna have to go to like 5,000.
All right.
Okay.
But last year, between Bartari and us, we raised almost $5,000 for Extra Life, the Children's Miracle Network, Janet Weiss Children's Hospital. So that'll be, I believe it's November. It's the first Sunday in November, I think. But
we'll bring you back on the show and we can talk about
absolutely.
it.
That'd be
Before
great.
and after.
Yep, and that'll be a 12-hour stream. So we'll be down at Bartari with a bunch of our players, local businesses, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. streaming all day, playing games, and just making money for the sick and injured children.
More than just sports.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course.
You all right for standing this long?
Sure.
It's been a while.
I'm all right. Falling asleep.
All right, good. So we want to thank Hunter for being on the show. Tom, do you have anything to add before we sign off?
I don't think so. I mean, we'll pay attention to LackawannaFalcons.com for the latest updates on, obviously men's soccer and how the weather kind of affects us there. Also, let's not forget, basketball has been in the gym. Both men's and women's basketball has been getting ready. They're going to be having their scrimmages in a couple weeks against teams. We're already trying to get media days scheduled out for that, so that's coming up. And we got wrestling as well. Let's not forget them. They're starting to get ready as well. Their schedule kicks in the first week or two of November, so a lot of things going on. But
I know they've all started practice this week, right? Wrestling's first day was Monday. Basketball's been officially going now too.
October 1 was the official start date for winter sports. So,
but especially with football and with a couple the next week or two up kind of
yeah. So it's important. It's important to stay on board with Lackawanna Falcons. KTV.
Yeah. Keep Tom busy. I will say I was as the Giants fan here watching them play the Bears on Sunday. It was nice to see 3 former Falcons on the field, all contributing and having their name mentioned, which are Quan Brisker and Trayvon Wesco and Mark Kowinski. I mean, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I saw Trayvon had a catch, which he usually didn't get many opportunities when he was a Jet. He's just more used in blind situations. Jaquan got his first career sack, I believe, and then Kowinski does his thing and just pushes people around.
So first play of the game, they have it up, and their tight end is Ent, I think, is maybe who it is. But first play of the game, Wesco was up on that line, so it was really cool to see. So I know we always are forever Falcons and they do some things, but anytime you get multiple on the same field at the same time is pretty sweet.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, awesome. So, all right, well, congratulations to Hunter, Athlete of the Week. That was great having her on the show to talk to her. Great having Teddy.
Always a pleasure.
Happy to be here.
Twitter. I watched Twitch for the first time the other day.
Did you?
Well, because volleyball was on Twitch.
Right.
Not for me. Cool.
I just wanted to say that. Your games are too late, Teddy. I'm in bed.
They are.
They're too late. When you have a 3 o'clock, I'll be
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday.
Tune in for Fortnite matches.
I have.
He has duties as being the voice.
Yeah, and then I have to watch college football, and then I got to watch the Jets.
You watch Colorado?
Just so you know, all of our broadcasts are recorded on our Twitch channel, so you can watch them back when
watch
you're
them during the day.
There you go.
But then I got to do my schoolwork.
All right, we get it. Shut it down.
I just like getting the updates from you, Teddy. That's all. All right, that's a wrap. We good? All right. Most important lesson from today: stay on the cart path. And we'll be back next week on the Falcons Corner. Take flight.